Hello my lovely people, if you're new here, my name is Brunel. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So you've seen the title. These are the new products from Smashbox. I have not bought anything Smashbox related in a very long time, but I'm really excited about these ones. These are, get it right, get it right, get it right. These are Always On Cream Shadow. And by the way, if you want to skip to just the demo, then look up here. But for those of you who want to see why I want to try these ones, then keep on watching. So according to Smashbox, quick and convenient, Smashbox latest invention strikes the perfect balance of pigment, longevity, and performance. The buildable primer infused formula boasts impressive staying power without feeling heavy on your lids. Instead, the lightweight cream is designed to be ultra gentle on your eyes and have a one swipe, oh dear, a standout finish that won't crease, flake, or dry out your skin. Let's talk hues. From burnt terracotta, which is sienna, and I've got one of those, to peach toned pink guava. Each of the 5 sumptuous shades is suited to a range of skin tones. The only hard part is picking which one to try first. Can you tell we've got more than a little love for this product? So these particular shades here, 5 of them are exclusive to Cult Beauty. However, I'm sure later on when they actually come through, you're going to have lots more colors, even deeper shades. I went for 2 particular shades, which are in here. One of them is the terracotta, one sienna, and then the other is also the pink one, which is guava. So I've got these 2 that come in this kind of packaging, so you can have a look like so. And in each one of these, you actually get 0.34 fluid ounces, which is 10 ml, but apparently a little goes a long way. So I've got these 2 shades here. What I want to test first of all is what they feel like and look like on the lids. The first point is, can you blend 2 different colors together? And also, can you use a brush? Because when I've seen them demonstrated online, it's been with just one color and with fingers. Can you use the brush? For those of you who don't want who are not comfortable using your fingers, can does that work? Can you blend 2 different colors together, and how well do they blend? And also, it won't flake and it won't crease. I've got, as you can see, lots of real estate here. Which means with age, I get lots of kind of creases on my eyelids. So is it going to be streak-free, crease-free? Is that going to work? Longevity-wise, apparently these can last you up to 24 hours. We are not going to be testing these for 24 hours. If you want to wear makeup for 24 hours, that's up to you. I don't recommend it. So I'm going to be wearing these for about 4 or 5 hours. And the biggest one is also, I've seen a demonstration of these. Once they were applied on the skin, someone ran a tap over it and they were rubbing and nothing came off. So I'm wondering, how do you remove these? How easily do they come off if they're meant to be long lasting? Because if you're going to struggle to get them off, you might think twice about not buying these. The cost is £18 each. I will put the link for all of them really down below so you can have a look. But other than that, that's enough chatting. Without further ado, let's get into the demo. Alright, so I'm going to try and cover this. I've got a burn here. Yeah, my skin is extremely sensitive. I get burnt very easily, so you don't have to see that. But if you do see it peeping through, apologies. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, we're going to start off with a lighter shade first. As I said before, I'm going to start with my finger, with this eye, and then I'm going to try and see what it's like with a brush. The lighter shade is guava, and this is what it looks like. There's guava. Excuse my nails. I'm going to go to beautician, have them done at some point this week. But we are going to then go through. It says here, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to take that and squeeze a little bit of the tube here and have that. Right, so I've got a tiny little amount there, just that small amount, and we are going to try it with the finger and see what it's like. Yeah, so let's go see what it feels like, first impression and so on. I'm just gonna tap that much, and I'm going to try and keep this on my brow bone. I've not put any primer because this is primer infused already, no need to do anything else. So I'm just going to keep it on the brow bone, starting from the outer corner, because that's where I want to deepen the shade. And just try and rub that gently. Try and blend it with my finger and diffuse it. Okay, so I can see there's color pigment there. Maybe I just took a little too the amount was just too tiny. I need to increase it, but you can see it dries down, not quite matte, but it goes into the skin quite easily actually. Actually, this blends really. Oh, okay. I'm quite surprised. This blends really easily. I was expecting, I don't know, a bit more faff, but no, this is perfect for, so far, for using with your fingers. And I wonder if it is buildable. I'm just gonna leave a little bit there and then just make sure that I blend that into the inner corner as well. So that's one shade with finger. It is kind of easy. I was just being a little bit slower and more gentle because it's the first time I'm using this, but it works really well. There's enough pigment there. It can be, if you kind of try and build it up and top it up a bit more, you might get little flakes, but you just you know, fluff them off, and that's that. But yeah, I moisturize my lid because my eye area is the only area that's actually dry, and it's actually worked really well. It feels really comfortable. No complaints so far. So I'm gonna go in with the deeper shade all over my lid to see what that one is like. Just gonna wipe my finger and then we'll see whether the two shades actually blend, and then we'll try the other side with a brush to see. This one feels a little bit more runny, and this one is of course Sienna. And that's Sienna on my finger there. So let's tap that all over my lid. This is definitely better if you've got one shade, but let's try and now go into my crease line with a bit of the shade and see how the two work together. I cannot complain. It blends really easily. That's been answered already. Yeah, I in fact I think I'm really happy just using my finger. And part of me doesn't actually feel like using a brush with the other one, but we're gonna give it a try just to see what it's like application wise. So I've got my little brush here, and I'm gonna do exactly the same thing with the other side. I'm just gonna take a tiny amount and start that off. Yeah, this is really not for using with a brush, to be honest. It just feels as if with a brush it just sits on the surface of the skin. It doesn't get embedded into the skin as you would want it to. I mean, it's nice, but I think that you can easily diffuse it better with your finger. You see the difference? It seems a little bit more harsh, whereas this one is much more diffused. For me, I would stick with using a finger. I'm just going to kind of tap at that and diffuse that because that's a little bit higher. Right, so what I'm going to do is just do the other eye, same way as I did, so no biggie. Okay, so I've actually went and tapped the deeper shade again on top. You can actually intensify it and build it up as well. I actually like the ease with which these work. You can use your finger to kind of glide. What I would say is for the bigger areas on your lid and so on, you can use the kind of one motion gliding kind of motion. But when it comes to trying to get the edges and trying to kind of you know, soften them and diffuse them, then you need to just tap very gently. I actually prefer a finger with this, and I don't have a problem with it. There are no extra creases. It goes to a creamy matte formula, which I think actually, if you've got really oily lids, I think you might actually fall in love with these. It is now 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock or thereabout? Yes, 3 minutes past 1. I'm gonna go and finish off the rest of my face, and then I need to go out. I'll show you the finished look in a moment. So for you guys, it's a moment. For me, it'll probably be an extra half an hour. See you in a moment. This is the finished look. I absolutely love the lid color. I love it. I will be wearing this much more regularly. So far, I am super happy. They are really well pigmented, and if you're only going to use that tiny amount, hopefully the shelf life of it is a long while, for at least 18 months, because if it is definitely money well worth spending. It's in a tube, so it's sealed, you know. So I'm just so far I'm super happy. Very good for simple, quick, no need to you know, prime your eyelids kind of look. So use your finger, tap and you are good to go. So far this is so good, and there's no major, I mean, I've got my hair all over my face. There's no major creasing with regards to me, you know, that claim so far. Yeah, I've just got my normal creases, which come with age. I'm not complaining. But that's that, people. I will see you guys later, probably around the 4 hours later mark, and we'll see what I look like. See you soon. Good evening, peeps. It's now just gone 6:30, it's about 6:35. My phone is about to die, so I've had to plug it in. But yeah, that's roughly the time. So I've had this on now for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 hours and a bit. I can count. Woo! Right, it is time for removal testing. Woo! Which way is the best way to remove this, since it is so long lasting? Just before I finally go into it, I love this. I absolutely love this product. It feels really creamy. It is very pigmented. It's super easy to blend with your fingers. I'm happy using my fingers. It is just really great, and it saves a lot of time, and you save on having to use up your brushes and clean your brushes. It is best with just one kind of color, so on. Really, if you're one of those people with just one color, who likes to use just one color, I can't speak. If you're one of those individuals who likes to use just the one color, this is great. And I love it, and I think it's money well worth spending. It's going to last a long time, and yeah, I think it's just brilliant. So I'm going to definitely get the other shades when they come, the deeper shades as well. So those are my final thoughts about this, but let's go into removing this item to see what it's like. I've got options here. I've got this. This is the e.l.f. Erase, which is basically you just wet this and squeeze the water out, and then you just remove the makeup. So that's the first thing, just water on its own. And then I've also got here, this is the cleansing balm. This is from Juno Skin, which is a company that's got Juno & Co, and it's got 10 different ingredients in there. This was sent to me for free. I'm going to do a video about this and their other products because I absolutely love them. But this is a really good cleansing balm, which is smells so fresh and clean. And yeah, so this is great. So, and then finally, I've also got micellar, or as most people say, micellar water. But this one is specifically for Biore, which is contains baking soda, and also specifically for those with enlarged pores and oily skin. So it's got baking soda, cleansing micellar water. No need to rinse, oil free. So these are the 3 different products I'm going to use. So I'm going to start off with just the water on its own and see how well it comes off. So this is what it looks like. Testing. Get ready. Usually with this around the eye area with makeup, you just place it there for a moment and then wipe. So that's what I'm going to do. And let's see how quickly it comes off. And after this, I'm going to remove my makeup. So let's see. Super easy. You can see that. So this is actually, it's a lot easier than I was expecting it to come off. So no problem at all. But then again, you have to have one of these erasers, so not to drag too hard. That's what I've learned with these erasers. they are, you have to be really gentle on your skin. They can really feel as if they've literally stripped off the natural oils off of your skin a bit too much and uncomfortable. But this one definitely works. So it's actually easy enough to take off. Okay, so that was easy enough to remove. Now let's try this with some micellar water, just there, and then we'll see. That's not bad, that comes off. So actually, honestly, I don't need to try it with a cleansing balm. There's no need. It comes off easily enough with a little bit of pressure, but obviously because it's around the eyes, you do have to be careful not to go all out and really hurt yourself. And it's annoying when you've got contact lenses and I should have taken them off. Ah! Yeah, so it comes off actually, but you can see actually I prefer taking it off with the eraser because it also removes a black eyeliner as well much more easily, as you can see here. But yeah, actually, no need to test this one out. Comes off. This is it's not bad at all removing it. All right, guys, so that's it. I've done the tests. Just go out there and find your color and splurge if you so wish. I love these and I will definitely recommend them. Thank you, people, for watching. As usual, stay safe wherever you are, and you guys will see me soon. And I can't see F all right now, right now because my contact lenses has moved so uncomfortably. Bye, people. Bye.